Debbie Hudson. You are watching the Serenity Wellness Show on TV. Hi, Debbie Hudson coming to you with Serenity Wellness, and I'd like to introduce two of my guests today. I have Suzy Vanderlyn and Craig Party, and they are both going to be giving you a testimony. Craig is going to be showcasing his K8 machine in his beautiful kitchen, and Suzy is going to be giving you her business opportunity spiel.
Excellent. So we're all ears, we're all eyes. Craig, let's get to it.
Awesome. So I'll just give a bit of my backstory. I come from Newfoundland. I moved to Alberta in 2000, and about 4 or 5 years ago, I got really sick. I started having a lot of stomach issues. I was up north working. It was before Christmas, and I was due to come home the 22nd. And around the 20th, I got so sick that I literally was there. Everybody's telling me to go to the hospital kind of thing. I couldn't stand up anymore with stomach pain. I ended up driving home that night because I didn't want to be stuck in a northern town through Christmas. My wife met me at a hospital in Didsbury. Long story short, after a lot of testing and stuff, I found out I had diverticulitis and severe IBS. So fast forward about 4 years later, after struggling and changing diets, different medications from doctors, I kind of accepted the fact that I would be living this way the rest of my life kind of thing, and just avoiding eating certain foods. Then I found this Kangen water, and since drinking it for the last year, I've been completely symptom free from all the pains that I was having, and I have had 0 flare-ups from my IBS, diverticulitis. I've given up my medication, and I went back to eating all the lovely foods that I like red meat, which is one of the things that I love, to have a nice big fat ribeye, and I gave up eating that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of the machine in my home here. So I'll turn this so you can see. So this is just my main tap, and this is my tap for my Kangen machine. The machines are sold, and they are designed to be completely 100% mobile, so you can take them wherever you go. However, you see my kitchen is rather large, and I've got a big standalone island, so having the machine on the top of my counter didn't make a lot of sense for us, and my wife didn't really like it at all. So what I've done is installed it down here underneath my sink, and as I turn the tap on upstairs, you'll see the machine activate. You can probably hear it talking right now. It's set to 9.5. So that's my setup in my house. Like I said, I also have, I work oil field still, so I have a machine that I take with me in my truck. So every hotel that I go to, I've got this water with me on hand at all times. And we have a lake property that we just came home from today. So we have one at our summer property as well that we use while we're there. So this water has become a complete way of life for me, my family. Our pets drink it. Everybody drinks this stuff. It's been, like I said, life-changing for me. So the more people we can put this water in front of, I truly believe it can help a lot of people. So that's my story.
That's excellent. And what any questions or comments, Debbie?
Well, I think Craig is just had been so fortunate to find, the Kangen water, because it's changed his life. And I believe that a lot of people, medication doesn't work for them. So you have to think outside the box. And I'm happy that Craig found, something that works for him.
What, I know when I speak with Debbie, and now you've dropped it, I'm not totally up to speed on the numbers. So you said it's set at 9.5, and that was received with, acknowledgement and understanding by the other people that know what that means. But what does 9.5 mean?
So it's a pH of 9.5. So the machine can control the pH level of the water. Personally, I drink 9.5. Some people drink 9. The drinking water is from 8.5, I think, to 9.5. So you can, I personally do 9.5. That's what I started drinking. Some people start at a lower level, and I think Debbie mentioned in your last week's show that there's a detox period, which I had for my first month, but I just stuck with the 9.5. But I would have flare-ups to the point where I wouldn't eat for a week on end. Like, my wife can attest to all that. It would be so bad that I would literally just stop eating food and drink water to try to fix myself. Lo and behold, I realized that most of the water I was buying, I would buy cases and cases. I won't mention any brand names, but cases and cases of water that I would have in my truck at all times. And after testing these water, they're highly acidic. So part of the problem with diverticulitis and IBS that really affected me is the digestion part of things. So I would have food that I just wasn't digesting. And these particles of food would get stuck in the pockets, which is the diverticuli in your colon and your intestines, and they would get infected, rotten, and you get severely sick. So drinking more and more water was, as you know, the doctor, that would help with digestion, but the acidic water didn't help. And that's where the problem didn't get solved by drinking any type of water. Kangen water is highly absorbed, got a high absorption rate into your intestines and colon and stuff. So it really, really helps break down the food more. You get more usage of the nutrients that are in the food. And I don't have the problem with all that other stuff that was going on with undigested food in my body. So that's a bit of the science that I've learned since I've gotten involved with it, because I want to understand why it's helped me more than just, oh, it's just a poof, I've been cured kind of thing, you know. So
okay, so then who do we have next, Debbie?
Suzy, please share with us your business opportunity that you basically have just ordered your K8, and you're so excited. It should be there in hopefully 10 days.
Yeah. So I'm Suzy, and I'm actually in Ontario, near Chatham, Chatham. And what happened was, because of the type of business that I do in health profession, I'm a certified health and life coach. So through that, I've become a reconnective healing energy healer. So I connected with Debbie on LinkedIn, and she had made a comment about the Kangen water. I had found out about the Kangen water it's been over a year. So I've been researching and I couldn't believe it. So Debbie connected me to a lady just outside of my town, and I tried the water back in January for a month. And oh my goodness, I couldn't even believe it. I had so much energy, and within like 2 days, I was like cleaning my house. I was running around with my kids because I have 3 of them. My skin looked amazing within the month. I lost weight. I was like, this is amazing. I was just so shocked because I actually got to try the product where before I was researching everything. So then I thought I have to get the K8. There's like no way. I've tried different waters, you know, I work out, all those good things. And then I just, in the last, I don't know, month or so, I just been thinking, you know, health is your wealth. And if people are investing money into, say, health foods and products, why not have something that actually works? And then when I was hearing testimonies of people being cured of cancer, arthritis, I thought, you know what, it's in my soul. And this is what I was meant to do and come here and start this business and this opportunity, because the creator of the K8, he's amazing. The people that live on his island there are living like past 100. They use the water, like, let alone the water is amazing for drinking, but it's for your beauty, your health, like your beauty care, your cleaning, like you clean with the water. So you just change the different, like the pH level. So as I learn more about the business, I'll be able to, you know, demonstrate, but it's amazing. So when I started, I was at 9.5 pH level, And I went through a detox, and I thought I was pretty healthy because I did detoxes before, but obviously there was still stuff that I needed to detox. And so the one amazing thing that I really took to heart was my daughter. She's 5 years old, and she said, "Mom, this water, it's like magic." She's like, "It's miracle water." And what's amazing is she said this because she got to drink it. All my children got to drink it. And I could see that they were like more happier. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need like 20 of these machines. So, sorry, I just get really excited because I know this is like just a dream come true. So, trying to make this short. So, she had a cut on her leg, and you switch the level of on the K8 machine. Like, so is it 11.5? Is it for Debbie to disinfect, or yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah, so we just put some on like a cotton ball and put it on her leg, and it healed so quickly within like a day or two. And I didn't need to use like those harsh chemicals. And that's what I think is amazing, because Kangen water is what it stands for. Kangen is return water to its original source. So, and change your water, change your life. Like, and there's a 25-year guarantee on the machine. And it's just amazing. Like I don't know. So I'm in love. I'm looking forward to helping others. There's so many people around my town that have things that they want to heal within themselves. And I'm really looking forward to sharing this water with them. So, yeah.
So good. That's good. Any comment, Debbie?
I just think it's a blessing that, Suzy and I've met. We have a lot of the same drive and dreams and goals to help people, and we've really connected. And I'm just so pleased that, I was able to help her get started on her journey.
Thank you.
And it is interesting that all three of you share the same
Passion.
well, it's not even passion, it's the truth that you found something in this product, but all three of you come from such different backgrounds. It's so interesting that there must be a real neat community. And you have someone from Edmonton, someone from Calgary, and someone from Chatham. So this is tell me about the community of people that are involved in this product. Go ahead, Craig.
Well,
or Debbie, go ahead.
I know, we're involved with a rather large community. I've been involved with this business myself for over a year. I know people, and I've got people on our team from Australia. There's people from anywhere you can think of, So, and everybody that gets involved with this product becomes extremely passionate about it because they see the results that they have for themselves, and it really is about your health. It truly is, and it's something that I think we all take for granted for a large part of our lives, and until you realize that it's so important to be healthy. And until I wasn't deathly sick, but I was just miserable, and my life has changed because of this water. So I carry a machine with me everywhere I go.
Well, you're working in the oil field, but oil field went through some tough times, but your water business was there for you.
Exactly.
And now for yourself, Debbie, and for you, Suzy, it's the new normal and all this stuff that we're going through, but it's the new opportunity with great promise. And so, so you guys what have you found with the community and your your uplines, the people who have brought you into this business? How have they treated you, and how's that going for you? Go ahead.
Well, Craig is basically my upline, Craig and Melissa, and we've got Corbin, and we've got so many people above him, and we just, because we share our our stories and our testimonies, and we have meetings, and you know, we just did a launch, which you know, was awesome. I don't know how many people, you know, were involved, but the comments and the feedback was just excellent. Like the training, everything on this MLM is just better than the average. I have a client who's from the UK, and she's also interested in, you know, she's a retired nurse and she's interested as well. She watched the launch. I have a client in Calgary who's a dental hygienist, and she's interested. So there's opportunity for so many businesses, in my opinion, to get on the clean movement. And I also believe that that's going to be the answer to beating the pandemic, is being as healthy as possible for this next wave, that it'll be back. We all know that. So we all have to be ready and prepared. And I believe that being healthy is the biggest part of it.
You know, and go ahead.
And what you just mentioned, that what we just went through in our world, it's been a time that I've never experienced in my life, and it's not something that I thought I would experience. But businesses have adapted through all this. I know companies that have changed. Where my sister-in-law, she worked for a rather large company in Calgary, and they were in the process of expanding, looking for a larger building, and then all this happened, and they adapted and changed how they were working. So they moved, and now she's working from home to get through all this. So they'd since canceled their plans to expand and grow the office, and now they're changed their outlook for the future, whereas she's going to be working only 50% of the time in an office going forward ever. She's going to be working from home more. So the movement to work from home was already started before the pandemic, and now you're going to see more and more. Digital-based sales have overtaken brick and mortar business. I think that happened in 2019. So there's a big opportunity in the digital space as far as marketing, any type of product. This happens to be a great one to market, in my opinion, because it's been around for over 45 years, and it's got the best compensation plan in any product out there. Mm-hmm. And it's something that works and that I love. So it's a no-brainer. And everybody needs water. I think we missed the mark on water. You know, we have so many appliances in our homes. Why not have an appliance for water? We're all made of water, and it's not something that I don't think we take serious enough in our lives. So.
And that's so true. And you know, Suzy, just because of, you know, your business and your profession, how has it felt to onboard with the company? You know, and as you experience their marketing tools and their products and the leadership, how's that experience been?
Well, so far it's been amazing. Just seeing even the videos that they make for showing you the different types of water, like experiments. So that's been really informative. I would say that, yeah, everyone's so helpful. Like, you have a question, like I asked Debbie, like, you know, do you have any testimonies on this? Like, and she's there, she's always providing me information. So there's always room for growing. You can find so much information. Like, the creator of the product, he even wrote a book about like his business. So actually that's something that I want to do, is read his book and learn as much as I can. So for me, it's just preparing and like being a representative of this water, and really just showing people, look, like, try it for yourself for a month and see what it does for you. Because I mean, you don't know until you try it, right? And so for me, it's all about learning as much as I can, and it's an amazing community, because everybody seems awake and alert, and because the water, the cells, and like it just regenerates everything within your body. So you're getting hydration. You're not getting dehydration from tap water, from those water bottles. And when you have like this passion, and when you find out what your passion is, it doesn't matter. Then you're just like, you go with it. And water, I remember writing down a goal in my life, saying that I want to give people the best water, quality water, for people that are poor and, you know, they can't afford it. And one day this came up, this information, and I just thought, oh my gosh, it just went, my alignment went together on it. And now I'm just looking forward to those opportunities that I could go to like a third world country and give them like a machine and say, here, have this, and like create wealth and business for them, because it's amazing. The compensation plan, there's nothing out there like what he has created, and he's patented it so no one can take from it. And what it is, it's an equal system. So no one can go higher than you and no one can go lower. It's all equal. And that's what's so nice about it. It's truly like love, like spreading love, you know? And yeah, I'm excited. So
That's good.
yeah.
That's so good. And you know what? And people say this, and they've already said it about your show, Debbie, is that we want to know more, and it goes by so quick. And that's what's happened. We've come to the end of the show.
Yeah.
So the closing words are yours.
I just want to say thank you to Miss Melissa and Craig for enlightening me and opening my heart to the water. I just wanted to say thank you for coming on and sharing your story. And I just want to welcome you, Suzy, to, you know, our community, and hopefully we'll all be able to help people with quality water. And I just, it's just overwhelming for me, all the people whose lives that it's touched, and I'm just so very grateful.
That's so good. Serenity Wellness Show on the Health and Wellness Channel, only on TVU. Good night.
Bye. This is Debbie Hudson. You're watching the Serenity Wellness Show on TVU. Today I want to share my heart and my story and how I survived a brain concussion and a head injury from work. I was not able to take meds. They're not my friend and they don't work for me. So I usually try alternative methods. I drank the Kangen water and took the Ukon, and I recovered in a week. It was the most excruciating pain that I've ever had in my life. And I just want to share how this Kangen water helps fight inflammation.